Okay, Sri Rajiv Saxena ji, Dr. Roy, Mr. Udeshi, and I'm not going to name others because there is a bachelor's alumni brethren, Dr. Shanmugavasan, so do my doctoral brethren, Dr. Arindam Basu. So for the fear of missing people, I'm going to just start. Friends, industry colleagues, and fellow participants. I was not given what to speak, but I'm going to speak as one of the first witness of the growth of this industry in India. This is a platform for opportunity and growth. I'll tell you two stories. Hopefully you have to give me 1 minute more because the MSc took time in introducing me. Okay. You would have seen Honorable Prime Minister say that there is a sense of positivity in India, particularly in emerging fields, and he extolled industries, particularly growing industries, biotechnology, semiconductor, for organizing conclaves, that too within 125 days of his third government time. So I was worried that we didn't do anything. There came Neerav and Dr. Roy and asked me to collaborate. We could consider this as a true vibrant conclave. You could see from the backdrop. You have a research organization, of course, Ministry of Textiles, and more internationally, it's international. And I'm the loner. Of course, we were supposed to get the president of American Association of Textile Chemists and Colorists. For some reason, he could not be there, so I'm representing them. So this is a platform for opportunity and growth. How do you grow the industry? I always give take-home message. There are 3 things you do, and that is what we are going to discuss in 2-day deliberation. First, you expand. It's not an ordinary expansion. You are not going to expand by just increasing capacity expansion. The expansion here is going to be new markets, new products. And the second is innovation and improvement. How do you do that? Without investing, is there a way to enhance? Is there a way to improve? That can be done. And the third thing is diversification. How do you diversify with little improvement and investment? All these things, this conference is going to address. Of course, we are here to make money, to see more green dollars in our bank account. So the conference is going to begin with dollars. That is going to be the first speech. How do I get money? How do I make more money? Is there money in technical textiles? What is the conference theme? Capitalizing on India's growth, I would call it as for win-win opportunities. There is a growth here. You know, this is worst of the times, but we have to make best of it. That's what Prime Minister also discussed yesterday in India Century Conclave. So, cotton is trading at 70 cents. What does that say? It's going to trade at 70 cents for at least few months, at least this 4th quarter. That means there is no demand in commodity textile. That's a negative information to swallow. But that gives opportunity. So then you have to expand. How do you diversify? You diversify into a sector where it's not going to be an undergarment which you don't even want to throw away, keep on using. Then how would the demand grow? The problem is not supply. Fibers are in abundant supply, only problem is demand. Technical textile comes to fulfill that lacuna where there will be a demand because of the nature. Most of the technical textiles are single use or semi-durable. So demand is there. What are the things the policy makers tell? You have somebody from Gersi to address all those. No demand, sir. But you don't have to worry about demand, provided you are able to deliver a product to the customer at the affordable price. So technical textile needs to do that because the applications are mostly single use and semi-durable. One example, I said I'll give you two examples. One, first let me talk about dollar numbers. In 2013, I started promoting this field. In 2006, that's when I met Neerav Shah. And I worked very closely with your former Chief Secretary of Government of Gujarat, Dr. Jagdeep Narayan Singh, and Chandan Chatterjee is there. They all know, and Ajay Pandit is sitting, so they know that. I was the early one to promote 2006. India did not export anything. Then take 10 years, what did I say? I'll give you some numbers. And I have to prove that this field is going to give you growth. You have to tap in the opportunity, then you grow. So in 2013, the export share from India to United States in advanced textiles, it need not be nonwovens, it need not be composites, in advanced textile was 5% of the total imports into the country in 2013 was coming from India, and 35% was coming from China. Then take 5 years, about 2012, China's percentage share was still 35%. India's share rose by 12%. I showed you, there is money. From 5 to 12, 7%. And last year, I'm not going to steal the thunder. All these mind-boggling numbers are going to be given by Matt Osicki. He is going to wake about 2 o'clock in Cary, North Carolina to do the lecture. But last year, the numbers came that China's share of export into United States, or the share of imports of technical textiles, non-wovens, whatever you call, was still about 35%, but India's share grew from 5% in 2013 to 15%, threefold times, whereas the commodity apparel was still lingering around from 4% to 6% with 2% growth, more or less same factor, whereas technical textile grew by 3 times. Okay, provided you deliver products, which I will talk in my lecture tomorrow. The second thing is, the minute you talk about technical textiles, people are worried. Do I need to have 4-point wide spun bond, melt blown 5-beam line? People run away. How many installations came? Two in 5.5 meters spun lace, 2, maybe 3. But this gives opportunity to grow. And the second point is diversification. There are small-scale cotton textile mills who are able to diversify in India with their spinning expertise into a single-use, semi-durable products. And we have one case in point with us, Jayalakshmi Textiles from South India, who have been able to do, they didn't invest much, but they followed the principle of diversification to grow, and they have launched the first ever sustainable biodegradable oil absorbent in India with no investment. So this sector, it need not be nonwovens, it need not be composites. As long as the product could give you value addition, and as long as the product feeds into a single use or semi-durable application, that is a growth. So with that, I got a warning signal that I should finish. A lot of opportunities provided you use it. So when you walked in, you saw the motto of AMA. You can dream it. If you can dream it, you can do it. So keep dreaming. You go to sleep when people are talking, but that doesn't matter. Business happens only in the tea breaks. Business happens only in the corridors. So try to give hard handshakes to people. Try to utilize time and make your time and money what you sent for this conference worthy. Thank you.